They left the United States southern border outside McAllen, Texas, porous and open because they wanted to import Chinese fentanyl. They wanted to import military-age males into our country to lead about the systematic destruction from the inside out. And they wanted CCP Chinese, Russian, and cartel sympathizers to permeate through the United States
who
and continue.
Sorry,
No, it's to point the finger at individuals or particular people per se. Just a movement of people who want to feed into the military, the healthcare industrial complexes, and expand their global power, so that they create an aristocracy. And if you're not in that 1% and that elitist category, you're suppressed into the controllable cattle-like masses of the peasantry. And so I see it as this. There's individuals who want all the power for themselves, and they want to enslave the rest of humanity. And those are the individuals, the puppet masters and, profiteers of these.
Do you think the puppets are like so you have obviously you have DC and you have what's happening there, the different administrations. Do you think they're the puppets and that there's actually somebody else that's influencing them?
Yeah, for sure. There's
it's not like Joe Biden's like, let's let all the Russians in.
No, there's people pulling the strings, and there's people and big time donors that are basically lobbying for the legislations and pushing forth and propping up these politicians so that they can behind the scenes manipulate the narrative and really control global dominance from an economical, geopolitical,
do you think the end game is
geotechnological standpoint?
Deconstruction of the United States?
Absolutely.
Do you think it's foreign states?
It's a concept,
just like some sort of group of people that are really global.
It's the Bolsheviks. It's the individuals that in 1917 started the Bolshevik Revolution. It's the Leon Trotskys. It's the individuals who want to take the power for themselves and use it as a controlling vesicle to basically enslave humanity.
Why do you think this?
There's everything that I've researched and I've experienced.
You're
leads
like
me to believe,
you're in it, right?
Yeah.
Like you're flying around on jets all over the world. You're connected to like incredibly powerful people.
And I think most people are of the light. I think most people truly do want to live co-harmoniously with others. But people do realize the power of social division and tribalism and false flag events and the narratives that you're basically able to propagate through propaganda to serve your ulterior motive, which the United States is public enemy number one for a lot of the world.
Sure.
We represent the evil empire. We represent this neo-colonial, tyrannical government and dictatorship for a lot of people. And in their eyes, the people that haven't experienced the American dream or haven't experienced the true social fabric of the United States was this beautiful, opportunistic country that, is a winning lottery ticket to be born here, and yet so many Americans take it for granted. And they pander off of those demographics to basically sell out their own country.
Wow.
And that is what's taking place underneath our noses.
Sure. I mean, I've heard this before, and in different ways, there's the idea of subversion, right? That all the countries, all the major power, the power axis that exists outside the United States is really trying to figure out the best way to make the U.S. fall.
Yes.
And they're assuming it'll happen from within. Then there's this other conversation around, the accumulation of wealth is so great amongst such a small group of people worldwide that they're also in their own way outside of countries sort of controlling the game.
100%.
And it's interesting because I don't think anyone can really make sense of why the fucking border was left open the way it was.
No.
Like the opinions, even the strongest opinion around, the best argument that can be, that's non-conspiratorial is just that it's incompetence.
Yeah.
That Biden and the rest of them just were like, I don't know. And
But
they
then
just didn't
you
give a
like
shit.
unpack that further, and I got a phone call from an individual who will remain unnamed, but basically it was like, hey, gee, would you ever have an interest on basically shuttling people from the Mexican-American border into the sanctuary cities in the United States? Literally asking me if I wanted to make money smuggling illegal aliens into our own country to destroy us from the inside out. Now, are all those people trying to destroy the United States? No. The majority of them are working class indivials trying to start a new life for their
Just trying to
families.
make money.
I support that. I think America is
I'm
an
sorry, you were
amazing.
talking about the immigrants.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm from an immigrant family. We're all immigrants. Unless we're indigenous Native American,
Sure.
this isn't our lands, right? I'm all for coming here and starting a new life and supporting that creative journey of the American dream, but do it the right way. And when the open porous borders are systematically left open to pump in fentanyl and spice and crocodile and all these destructive chemicals that have literally caused decimation and decay to our country. And you have military-age males from every hotbed Middle Eastern country all seeking jihad and all seeking death to America, infiltrating our country. And then you have individuals who are literally perpetuating and propagating a destruction campaign with something as blatantly obvious as the vaping pens. Call them the robot penises, man. Those little vape sticks that everyone's smoking on. Where does that come from? China. Propylene, glycerol, all of those suspension chemicals literally create a condition called popcorn lung, which is created by device and designed by China to destroy the lungs and feed into the healthcare industrial complex of the United States. So you look at everything that's being imported into our country and you look at the intention, just like we spoke about, it could be a good intention or it could be a bad intention. And the majority of those products and the influence and influx from those particular countries isn't just to start new life for its people. It's to destroy the United States from the inside out.